Good afternoon, everyone. Coming to you again from Natural Living Center. Just came this evening to talk about high blood pressure. High blood pressure, it remains number one. It remains the number one killer in the world today. Although we have diseases like cancer, AIDS, diabetes, all these different things that are coming up now, high blood pressure remains number one. Now, even when a person is dealing with diabetes, normally, especially type 2, normally the pressure is still high. What does diabetes have to do with high blood pressure? A person has lupus or any autoimmune disease, sometimes you find that the pressure is low. Normally, when you go to the doctor, they take your blood pressure. They normally take that blood pressure on the left hand and they tell you whether that pressure is high or whether it is low. And you get medication. You get things like atenolol, all sorts of different meds they have now for high blood pressure. Now, we have to have common sense, people. Your body is organic. God has created your body to be an organic thing, but you take chemical medications trying to heal an organic body. It makes absolutely no sense at all. Now, there are people who have been on high blood pressure medications for years, years upon years. People come to see me, they have been on high blood pressure meds for 20 years, 28 years, and still the blood pressure is high. Now, I would think that if you're taking a medication to deal with an illness, then that medication is supposed to fix it. And I believe that that is why you go to the doctor to fix the problem that you're dealing with. But high blood pressure, what causes high blood pressure? Several factors. But one of the main factors today that causes it is lifestyle. What are you eating? Here in Trinidad, our diet is horrendous. It really is. Many times I see people standing at the double stand early in the morning. What is it? It's oily flour with oily chana, and you put some dressings with that. When you put that in your system, first thing in the morning, and of course, you wash that down with some sort of sweet, fizzy drink. When you put that in your system, your system is shocked first thing in the morning, as good as it tastes. Some people they eat oatmeal, some people will have a sandwich with a cup of tea or a glass of juice or something like that. They are all like if you're putting a bomb within your system first thing in the morning. So what happens? As that goes into your system, the process of digestion has to take place. And when that is taking place, your liver has to process that. Your kidneys have to process that. You see, all we think about is the tiny taste buds. Once you think tastes good, we feel it is all right, but it's not. High blood pressure is a killer. It is a silent killer. Why? Because you don't feel it. Not everybody feels it. Sometimes you get like dizziness, nauseous. When you're getting the dizziness, your pressure could be high or it could be low. But when you're dealing with high, it's because your blood is too thick. When that blood becomes thick, the heart has to work harder to pump that blood through the venous system, through the veins, you have arteries. And this heart now is working harder. It's like lifting weights. The harder the heart has to work, the bigger it gets. The heart starts to swell. So here it is now. The doctor is telling you, well, I'm seeing a swollen heart here. they do the ECG, they do all these different things on you, so they see that the heart is swollen. So what do they do? Instead of saying, let's clean this thing, they say, no, let's add another drug. So you keep building and building and building on these drugs and not taking care of what you put into your system. They tell you could eat anything you want. No, you can't, because the body is not taking it. Pill after pill after pill. And then what happens sometimes after many years of taking these same medications, because you have the atenolol, you have the what do you call it? You have things like metformin, which they add to diabetes medications. You have the water pill, Lasix. You have all these different things that you're taking. Some people on 5, 6, 7 medications, because when you're on all these medications, now they also have to give you something to protect your stomach. Why give you something to protect your stomach if the medication itself is good? It's not. Your stomach acid is hot, but these meds going in there, and they still have to give you something most times, Nexium, to coat your stomach. Many times you will recognize that you're feeling a pain on the lower part of your back. You're actually feeling your kidneys acting upon you. When your pressure is taken, it's one number, the systolic over the diastolic, but they don't tell you they're looking at your kidneys and adrenals, and they take that pressure on one side. So what happened to the right side? You're always going to get two different sets of numbers. You need to keep your blood pressure in check. But the only way to keep that blood pressure in check is by looking at what you're eating. Morning times, make sure you're putting something in your system that would wash your system, not clog your system. When you're clogging your system, what is going to happen is that you're going to be feeling sicker and sicker as the years go by. High blood pressure is no longer a old people disease. When your pressure gets so high and the carotid artery starts to get blocked up, and the oxygen could no longer reach to your brain. Now we're talking about a stroke. Now we're talking about aneurysm. Now we're talking about heart attack. Here at Natural Living Center, we definitely tell you how to eat. If you need a menu plan, just give us a call at 623-8209 or 692-7097. We also have a formula that we put you on for high blood pressure. This product contains herbs. This is a tincture, and this is a month supply, and it contains herbs that are designed to carry your pressure down, but not carry your pressure low. Even if you're on high blood pressure meds, don't wait to be taking high blood pressure meds to go to the hospital or the clinic one day and they tell you, well, we could no longer give you these medications. Many people have gone through that. We see many of them here. Many of them have gone through where they tell them that we could no longer keep you on these meds anymore. We have to start dialyzing you. We need to put you on dialysis. Further destroying you, breaking your body down. Keep your blood in an alkaline state. Eat foods that would wash your system and not clog your system so that you could live a long and healthy life. Things are already hard as it is. And what I could tell you, many people say, well, this is too expensive or that is too expensive. It is more expensive to be sick. People go to the supermarket and buy foods like snacks, things in packs and jars and cans. People buying canned peas because we have become so lazy today. We don't want to make things for ourselves because we say we don't have the time. But I guarantee you, you have time when you lie down on a hospital bed. Don't wait for that. It's too simple. It's too simple. Get your life and take your life in your hands. Get yourself in check. And for those of you who are already on high blood pressure medication and they tell you you have to stay on that for the rest of your life, that's a lie. Unless you choose not to change your diet. If you choose not to change your diet, well, then I agree with them that you stay on it for the rest of your life. But if you choose to change things and if you choose to put green leafy vegetables into your diet, you choose to eat fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, you choose not to be eating things made with oil, keep away from oil and salt. When you eat oil, that liver has to work and fight up with that, especially types of oil that's cheap in the supermarket. The liver has to fight up with that. Next thing you know, you're dealing with liver stones and gallstones, and your pressure continues to be high. Listen to me today. It remains the number one killer in the world. It far exceeds cancer and diabetes and AIDS and all these different types of things. Don't wait to feel the pounding in the back of the head. Many times it's because it's too late sometimes. People falling down with heart attacks, even young people falling down with heart attacks and dying because of high blood pressure. Something that is so easily corrected. We need to take stock of ourselves. Call us 623 8209 692 7097. Give us a call. Let's work on this thing. Let's help you. Even if it's just advice you need, just call and we will speak to you. Have a wonderful and blessed day and get your health in check.